Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala man la nabiyya ba'da. Wa ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. Amma ba'd. I'm Yaqub Adeyemo from Wafiki Islamic Mentoring Platform, a Dawa platform which is committed to mentoring Muslims, weak, new, converts, reverts, and all sorts. Even the platform Muslims are welcome on the Wafiki platform. So we encourage people to also visit the platform for better Dawa articles and publications. There's a question here from the Sisters of Jannah Dawa Committee, and the question is, what is the Islamic ruling on a wife refusing to accept a co-wife, and she has let her suitor know about this her reluctance during the marriage proposal? Before the man came, or when the man came trying to propose to her, she told her, "Me, I don't want a co-wife. I don't want polygamy." What is the Islamic position on this? Alhamdulillah, this question is a very important one, and we need to clarify many things on it. If the wife says or tell her suitor that I'm not going to take a second, I don't want a second wife when you marry me, and the man said yes, I will not take a second wife from you, then that statement of that man should be stamped. He should stand by what he says. He should not even go into having a second or third wife, because he has already said it before the marriage contract. He must adhere to it. But if the man later now go on to take another wife, then the woman has the right to annul the marriage contract. Yes, and the evidence for this is the hadith that is reported in Bukhari and Muslim, in which Prophet Islam said that the conditions that are most deserving to be fulfilled are those by means of which intimacy becomes permissible for you. And also there is an hadith that emphasizes this point again, that the Muslims are bound by their conditions, except a condition that makes something permissible forbidden, or makes something forbidden permissible. And this second hadith can be found in Sunan al-Tirmidhi and Abu Dawud. And the hadith is also authenticated by Sheikh Nasruddin al-Albani. The hadith that we said that the conditions are, and the Muslims are bound by their conditions, is that any condition that a Muslim laid for another Muslim should be binded upon both of them, except a condition that makes something permissible forbidden, or that makes something forbidden permissible. So we know that Allah made marriage, nikah, permissible, halal. He also made polygamy halal. He makes it halal for us in the Quran. He said, "Fankihu ma taba lakum minan nisa, matna wa thulatha wa ruba'a." So you can marry 2, 3, 4. It makes it permissible. But if a wife now says you must marry just one, she and the husband agree, she is not saying that the 3 or the 2 or marrying 4 is not permissible. She is only restricting the man, not that she is saying those things are not permissible. She is only restricting, limiting the man's ability or power. And if the man now agreed that his own ability should be restricted to just one, and he agreed before she goes into the marriage contract, then the agreement, the condition is binding upon that man too, which should not be breached by him. So if he now breaches the condition at any point, the woman has the full right to annul the marriage contract. And Al-Imam Ibn Taymiyyah was asked the same or similar question, and he said the woman has the right to annul the marriage contract. And this is also the position of Imam Ahmad bin Ambal. It's also the position of Imam Al-Awza'i, and also the position of Amr bin Al-As, and also Imam Malik has the same view. However, if the woman says it after the marriage contract has been established, after they've been married, and the man agrees to the woman's position, then the only thing that is binding on them now is a promise. It's not a condition again as stated before. Now it's only a promise, which the man say, okay, I promise. We will not take it as the first case before marriage contract. This one is after marriage contract, so it's just a promise, which the man should also try to keep to. because it is an attribute of an hypocrite not to keep to promise or breaking of promises. So it is very, very important that the man agrees to the promise if he has promised the wife at all. But if it is the promise case, like the woman said it after the marriage and the man agrees to it, the woman does not have the right to annul the marriage even if the husband takes second wife then, because it is not before the marriage. Now it is after the marriage contract has been established. So may Allah is our affairs, grant us a happy home in this life and hereafter. Now, Assalamu alaikum.